You know what, folks, I've been all around this great country and then beyond, and I've met some amazing folks. I mean, you're really doing God's work. Tell the folks about the Outdoor Adventure Foundation.
Well, we provide hunting and fishing adventures for youths and young adults that have been afflicted with cancer and other life-threatening illnesses and diseases. And we also provide those adventures for combat disabled veterans under the age of 40.
You know, what's awesome about that is you have the side of the foundation that works with these kids, and it's not just young kids. You go up to 25 and under, which is so cool, because I personally have a 24-year-old and he's still a kid to me.
Well, us too.
Yeah, and then on the other side of the foundation, you work with these warriors, man, these veterans that actually lost a limb in combat. That's so awesome. You know what, Brian, the organization does such amazing things. I mean, did you have a personal experience, or what brought you to this point in your life?
Well, I've been an avid hunter and an outdoorsman my whole life, and it's my way of giving back. It's what I know. And the guys that we've brought on board, we're all sportsmen. We're all hunters. We know what it means for the families that love the outdoors and like to hunt, and it's our way of giving something back. So that's what we do.
Yeah, and listen, you know what I'm telling you, if you're out there, I don't want to get really deep with you, but I promise you, if you give a little, you'll get back so much more in return. Myself, and I can speak for, you know, my buddy Sean as well. I mean, this is the kind of thing that, I mean, it really touches you deep in your heart, and it's the kind of thing you'll never regret getting involved with guys like this, because your gift will go so far beyond the dollar value of whatever you do. So I encourage you, please, go to the OutdoorAdventureFoundation.org and become a part of what these guys are doing. Brian, God bless you, my friend, and thank you so much for what you've done for all these families.
Well, thank you and Sean and McMillan River Adventures and everything that you guys have done for us, because it helps us to make these dreams come true.
If you like to hunt, if you have any kind of a resource that could be of a benefit to the Outdoor Adventure Foundation, you know, use it, because what you're going to get back is going to be priceless.
Yeah. It's hard, you know, to stay positive.
Yes.
You get something like this to look forward to?
Yep.
I'd like to say thank you to the Outdoor Adventure Foundation for all that they did, and I just had the time of my life out here. It's amazing what they did.
Spending time with the McCullen family is something I'll never, ever forget.
All I ever knew about cancer was like all I've ever seen or heard of was people dying from cancer, so that's all I thought about. I was just like, why is this happening?
When I was doing my chemo treatments, I was laying in bed sick, pissed off at the world. It was one of those points where I didn't see much hope, and there was a little kid walking in next to his mom, probably less than 3 years old, going through the same thing I was, and right then and there I realized that I don't have it as bad as some people do.
If we'd have come down here and had a good hunt and never shot an animal, it would have been a fantastic trip, and this made it so much better. It was just fantastic, because I guess in part of my mind is that, you know, he really deserved that.
Something spooked him, and he ended up running and a nice grunt.
Dude, what do you think? He took off running. I thought I wasn't going to get him. But deer grunt noise he got there stopped him.
The Outdoor Adventure Foundation, oh, thank you so much. What you've done and what you do for us and what you've done for all the other people that you've helped out in these cases. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's fantastic, and it's the best thing that could happen to us. It really is.
Finding out when he got hurt was pretty much a phone call that was, this is Sergeant so-and-so, and I regret to inform you that your son was in an incident and he's lost both of his legs.
Yeah, that first realization hits that your legs are gone. You kind of think about everything that's happened. You know, you're not really sure if you're going to live or not. When you have an upbeat attitude, it's really easy for other people to just kind of pick it up and go.
Dalton kind of grew up hunting for meat. We didn't spend a lot of time watching deer. You know, if you had a doe out there and a doe tag in your pocket, you were going to shoot her. So I think it was kind of an exciting experience for him to be able to just sit and watch deer and not think about shooting one until the right one came out.
My name is Mickey McCullen. I'm 15 years old. I like playing sports, hanging out with friends, hunting, fishing.
He's always been a very fun boy, real smart, and he's fun. He's got a funny sense of humor.
I was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. It was on my scalp.
The first doctor we saw, she looked right at us and she said, "We can get this."
And up until that point, we didn't know. We didn't know if this was terminal or if it was something that could be caught. We didn't know. And for that doctor to say, "We can get this."
Yeah, it was a huge relief. Mickey wasn't going to do Make-A-Wish. He wasn't going to go to camp. He wasn't going to do anything, and she got him to do it. And she brought in this brochure for the Outdoor Adventure Program, and it was fairly new for them up there. And talked him into, he loves to hunt, so it wasn't actually too hard for her to talk him into this one.
It doesn't surprise me that Mickey turned all those other offers down. Because even though this young man is in the fight of his life, he still manages to put everyone else first.
Mickey and I were in Fargo, and we were on our way back home, and we were just getting parked at Sam's Club. And Brian called me and he said, "Jess, I have got some exciting news for you." It's like, cool, We have a very exclusive hunt that Mickey can go on. And he said, and it's going to be televised on the Outdoor Channel with Shawn Michaels.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Nice shot. Yes. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Big jump there, man. Boy, way to go.
I'm glad he got that time to hang out with Shawn and Keith, and this place is beautiful and amazing. This is God's country and God's people.
The Outdoor Adventure Foundation had a banquet. They auction off hunts and guns and all sorts of things.
Do y'all realize what the value of that hunt is? I'm not kidding you. I mean, you know where your money's going. It's not going to waste. If you were going to go in Montana last year, deer elk tag alone was $1,100, and there's no guarantee you're going to see one. Okay, so that hunt, I promise you, is worth $5,000 all day long. And you cannot spend your money with a better group of people. It's going to help the kids. So I'm asking you, please, like Shawn Michaels said, dig deep, be generous, and just think about what it's worth and what the money's going for.
And that's where I met Keith, and he bought a elk hunt, and he donated it to me.
Doing stuff like this, the elk hunt, has really helped her. It gives her something to look forward to.
Whenever I look through the scope, I'm always really shaky. I don't know why, but that's why I always think I'm going to miss it.
Doing stuff like this, the elk hunt, has really helped her. It gives her something to look forward to.
And if it makes you feel any better, and even if it doesn't, I'm going to tell you, I'm extremely jealous because this elk is bigger than mine. And that just isn't right.
No, it is right. It worked out perfect. Thank you. If you would, please go to the Outdoor Adventure Foundation's website. Be part of this, because it's not just for the kids and the wounded warriors, but the families, the moms, the dads, the aunts, the uncles. I promise them, Shawn, and you can agree with this, that it'll touch you in ways that you just can't even imagine, to be part of something this special.
The Nugent family couldn't be more proud that we're part of the Outdoor Adventure Foundation and that we're donating a hunt to raise money for a critical issue. And if you celebrate that with me and maybe dig deep and make a proud donation, you're doing God's work, and I'm proud to stand with you.
There are so many hunting adventures, including our youth pheasant hunt, which we plan to become an annual event with our surrounding states. Our fastest growing segment is fishing, where we travel across the upper Midwest. Gaining in popularity, the requests have almost tripled in 1 year, and we don't want to turn anyone away. Please consider becoming a partner with the OAF to keep these adventures possible. I know at the end of our journey, the rewards are priceless. From everyone at the OAF and all of our adventurers, we thank you.